And especially with the season the Sixers are having, it's going to be amplified even more. But to me, that's just like regular basketball stuff. To me personally. And then they hugged it out after. Like, they're a disaster anyway. This is not like, oh, this happened. What's going on with the Sixers? Like, they're terrible no matter what. Everybody's trying to cook podcast P because he has more
episodes than he actually games played. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy?
That's highway robbery. Okay, so what's the worst highway robbery? Tobias Harris's contract years with 76ers? Years with 76ers?
Nah,
Paul Pierce.
Don't compare Tobias Harris to PG-13. PG-13 is way better of a basketball player than Tobias.
No. I'm not comparing that. What I'm comparing is years wasted with the 76ers.
We don't know. I mean, it's not even the All-Star break yet.
It doesn't matter. Please.
Come on, man.
Please.
PG actually, he probably did it for a thumbnail and for clickbait. I don't know if he did, but he questioned his own Hall of Fame status.
Ooh.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Bonafide? No.
Yes.
Bonafide?
Yes.
Get the fuck out. Bonafide for what?
With all due respect to Mitch Richmond, I mean.
Bonafide for what?
He's a better player than Mitch Richmond.
Better than Mitch?
The guy has no weaknesses. He's a two-way player. He carried Indiana to the finals on his back. When he was with OKC, he rejuvenated that whole team before SGA got there. He was top 5 in MVP consideration after a gruesome injury. The young kids, Gen Z, they look at him like the GOAT.
All right.
He's a bona fide Hall of Famer.
Okay, so
he is definitely a Hall of Famer.
I'll give you another player.
The guy has no weaknesses as a basketball player.
I'll give you another player who was injury prone in his career and is in the Hall of Fame. So he deserves it just as much as Tracy McGrady.
No, but Tracy McGrady is not like.
Come on, son.
Nah, but the heights that Tracy McGrady reached. I mean, Tracy McGrady is better than a lot of Hall of Famers, though. Like, you went to Tracy McGrady.
No, but I'm saying, but him and Paul George are similar in a sense. Both had multiple injuries in their career. Multiple seasons they were injured in their career.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you can't go to Tracy McGrady because he's not one of the lower level Hall of Famers. Like, they were comparing Tracy McGrady to Kobe in his prime.
No, I understand it, but what I'm saying...
So what does that do with PG-13?
That does, in a way. That does. Because, like I said, their career... I'm talking about... Listen to what I'm saying.
Tracy McGrady's not the lower end of the bar.
I'm not saying he's the lower end of the bar. What I'm saying is...
So that's like Michael Jordan's in the Hall of Fame. Why should PG-13 be in the Hall of Fame?
No, what I'm saying is...
Tell me what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, granted, Tracy McGrady, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's in the Hall of Fame, had multiple injuries in his career, despite the things that he did was prolific, right? In regards to Paul George, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's as prolific. For me, I don't feel Paul George is as prolific as Tracy McGrady is to get into the Hall of Fame.
He's not as prolific as Michael Jordan.
But then he's not
we can name any great Hall of Famer.
But then that's not bona fide then. I said, is he bona fide?
But there's people that are not as good as T-Mac that are bona fide Hall of Famers.
Like who?
Why is T-Mac the bar?
I'm not saying T-Mac is the bar. That's not making T-Mac the bar. I'm just saying, and I'm comparing it to both their careers because both the careers are kind of similar in a way because of injuries.
You know, there's international players that didn't even average 20 that are in the Hall of Fame.
No, I know that. I know that. But I'm just saying, I'm using Tracy McGrady because, not say as a bar, I'm using Tracy McGrady because he's had multiple injuries in his career.
I understand why you're using him, but...
And he got in. But I'm saying...
But why can't they both be Hall of Famers?
It's tough. That's tough for me.
So why is PG-13 not a Hall of Famer?
Did he really transcend the game?
Guy is a two-way player, 3-level scorer, has no weaknesses, has been in MVP conversations, dragged Indiana Pacers to the finals. He got the stats. He's one of the most complete basketball players that ever lived.
True, but I don't think Bonafide, though. He'll definitely make the Hall of Fame, but I don't think for me, I don't feel Bonafide. It's not PG, like if you say PG's name, like PG Hall of Famer, it doesn't scream Bonafide. All right, so let's do like this. Let's say careers ended at the same time. Let's say another player. Let's say Butler and him. Who's going to go ahead?
Butler's better.
That's what I'm saying.
Butler's better.
But would you consider Butler bona fide Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Would many consider Jimmy Butler a bona fide Hall of Famer?
I think they're both better than Mitch Richmond, with all due respect to Mitch Richmond.
I can give you that. I can see.
And Mitch Richmond is better than some Hall of Famers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Is he?
There's some international guys that he's definitely better than.
Okay, I can see you in that sense.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm coming from as far as bringing it back. That's where I'm coming from as far as bringing it up about Tracy and about the Tracy. I'm just saying on a level of, because there was multiple injuries in their careers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.